Hey everyone, welcome back with another video game review. This time around I'm going to be reviewing a game that came out last summer, last July. It was a game based on the movie that came out after it. Yeah, I know, right, the game came out before the movie. It is The Amazing Spider-Man. Now if you saw my review of The Amazing Spider-Man last summer, my Redux review rather, then you know, I wasn't too fond of the film. I just thought it was okay. I believe I gave it like a 5 or something like that. Alright? The game, however, is very good. It follows the movie not at all. See, basically this game takes place after the movie, which means if you haven't seen the movie and you're getting into this game, there's actually quite a few spoilers for the movie itself. Alright? Basically, the plot of this game is that after the Lizard was defeated, Curt Connors was sent into an insane asylum, and Oscorp was the new leader of Oscorp was Alistair Smythe, who was working on nanobite technology, in order to improve human being performance, I think. However, there's an infection going around that was caused by basically by Smythe continuing Dr. Connors' experiments. Alright, and now the city's getting infected and Spider-Man has to stop them. To do that, he actually breaks out Connors so that Connors can work on an antidote for this new infection, for this virus as it's become at this point. Alright, so it's kind of interesting. I love how they shoehorn in a fight with the Lizard at the very end as the final boss. So yeah, it's very interesting how they went with this game. I like that as a change of pace, this game's actually a sequel to the movie, where generally the game will be exactly what the movie was, pretty much. All right, so yeah. I thought that was kind of interesting. Also, there's quite a few animals in this game that end up getting a dose of human DNA, which creates our supervillains. Alright, because all of our supervillains are actually genetically altered animals in this game. So we have the Rhino, we have the Scorpion, we have Vermin, we have that one piranha guy, I forget what his name is. Alright, who else? At least those 4 right there. Alright. And also the Lizard in this game is a boss, and also Alistair Smythe in one of his giant robots is a boss in this game. Now, generally the enemies you'll be fighting in this game, you'll be fighting a lot of robots, both minor robots, one with shields and one without shields. You just use your webbing to deactivate the shields temporarily. And also larger robots, Seeker robots, I think they're called, or something like that, of Smythe. They have to fight throughout the city. Whenever you randomly come upon one, if you quickly tap the web shooters to destroy its shield before it deactivates its shield, then it'll actually, for some reason, destroy it completely. I don't know, but anyways, though. And of course, the giant robot as you fight Smythe towards the end of the game. Alright. So yeah, and this game, so the story is solid. Alright, the story is very solid, very good. I like how they basically concluded the plot of the movie in here. Alright. The characters are all the same pretty much, except you do meet a new character, called Whitney something. Something or other. She's a spy who's posing as a, not really posing, but she's a news reporter who's also a spy in Oscorp, and she and Spider-Man actually team up from time to time. Alright, there's actually a whole list of side missions that you have to do for her when it comes to taking pictures. Alright, but yeah, that's pretty much it in terms of the characters. Like I just said, all the recurring characters are the same as they were in the movie. Luckily, Aunt May's not in here because I hated who played Aunt May. She's mentioned, but she's not actually in this game, thankfully. As for the side content, there is a variety of side content. There's a total of 5 collectibles in this game. You can collect magazines, alright? You can collect audio evidences. You can collect, throughout the city, you can collect comic book pages. When you collect a certain amount, you'll actually unlock a full comic book of Spider-Man. There's a total of 700 comic book pages in the game. But you'll only continue to get comic book pages once you get to 500. I think there's like 8 or something. Comic books, I'm not sure. But then the last 200 are just collect just in case you're really that desperate to. And there's 2 more types of collectibles. I'm pretty sure, I don't remember what they are exactly. But they're really difficult to find, though, I must say. You can also change your costume. You can also unlock different costumes you can put on for Spider-Man from his apartment. And as for the side missions, there's, as I mentioned, picture side missions with Whitney. There's also, you know, car chase side missions, which actually get pretty difficult as you can complete them. There's mugging side missions. All right, there's side missions where Black Cat's holding up a bank. I'm actually stuck on the first one right now. I'm not sure if there's gonna be any others after that though. All right, there's side missions with a guy in a blimp that wants Spider-Man to do some tricks for him. Either you'll be doing a race, or you'll be controlling his camera, and Spider-Man will be controlled by the CPU, and you'll have to keep him in frame. All right, and yeah, there's a lot of side missions in this game. There's infected citizens that you have to save and take to quarantine areas. There's escaped convicts from the insane asylum that you broke into at the beginning of the game in order to free Connors that you have to take back to the asylum. Alright. And yeah, there's just a lot of content there's a lot of stuff to do in this game. Alright, and I think anyone like myself who loves it when there's so much shit to do in a game will love this game most likely. Alright, also there's a lot of combo moves that you can perform in this game, to where the combat never really seems too boring and it never seems incredibly boring. Like, I never wanted to set my controller down because of how boring it was. But at the same time, it did get kind of repetitive after a while. Because once you get far enough into the game, you're basically fighting the same guys over and over and over and over again. They do get more difficult, but once you get down their pattern and once you learn how to effectively sneak takeout guys without others seeing, then you'll be pretty much set. And even if others do see, you can just do a web retreat, and they'll usually lose you even if you're in plain sight where they should be able to see you. So that did make the game a little bit easier once you get the hang of it. Although I've only played this game on Peter Parker mode, I think it is. It's either Peter Parker mode or Spider-Man mode, I don't remember for sure. But that's basically the easy mode of the game. There's also hero mode and superhero mode. So, yeah, I have not yet got all the trophies, obviously, because there is I haven't completed all the side missions yet, and there's also a trophy for getting through the game 3 times. One as on Spider-Man, or one on easy, one on medium, and one on hard. All right. And I've only unlocked 3 costumes: the regular Spider-Man costume that was in the movie, or one. It's that basically, but one with belt, one without belt. I also unlocked the costume for the cross-species Spider-Man, even though I thought he was already a cross-species kind of, but whatever. Yeah, another thing I have to compliment this game about is that it's so much fun to swing through the city in this game. One of the few things I think Spider-Man 2 is lacking on in terms of this regard for the game is that you feel like you are Spider-Man when you are swinging through the city. Like, you still felt it in Spider-Man 2 the game, but not nearly as much as you do in this game. It was really epic swinging through the city. You can even do a web launch type thing, or web rush type thing, where you use your web to zip through the city faster, and it just gets really awesome. Alright, so, yeah. One thing I thought was kind of odd, though, is that you kind of stick to nothingness when you're swinging in this game. I thought that was kind of weird, but yeah, I liked it. And that's something that I'm kind of gonna complain about this game, is that I liked it better when you actually stuck to the buildings. All right, because you know, part of the whole fun of Spider-Man 2 was, you know, launching for a building, trying desperately not to miss it. You know, that was part of the fun of the swinging in Spider-Man 2, and that's kind of taken away here. Another thing I have to complain about this game is, I don't know if it's a glitch with my copy specifically, but sometimes when you tell Spider-Man to go in a certain direction with a control stick, he won't go there. Either he'll pause in place and then go there, stalling you for time, or he'll go in a completely wrong fucking direction. I don't know if that's just a glitch with my copy, or if it's my controller, or if it's just the game in general, but I do have to complain about it, though. It was really fucking annoying. Alright, and yeah, so, but that's basically all I have to say about this game. Check the time here. Okay, yeah, plenty of time left here. That's basically all I have to say about this game. It was really fun. The gameplay is addicting, and I just love this game. So, yeah. Anyways, though, my final score for The Amazing Spider-Man, the game, is going to be an 8 out of 10. Because I think it's a must-buy if you're a Spider-Man fan. If you saw the movie, and you like the movie, it's a must-buy. I just got it because I'm a Spider-Man fan. As I've said before, I wasn't too fond of the movie myself, but I just got it because I'm a Spider-Man fan. Fanatic, more like it. And, yeah, 8 out of 10 is my final score for this game. So I hope that's all for now. I hope you enjoyed this review. See you after, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.